Okay. Hello. It's your girl LaBrittany, and I'm back with LaBrittany's Life Lessons again. And okay, so day one, originally a few days ago, when I tried to do my fasting, I failed. It was a great day at first, and then the devil came for me, like came for me. And y'all, the devil will do this. When you're trying to fast, when you're trying to pray, when you're seeking Him, when you're getting closer to God, the devil will come at you. So I messed up that fast. Luckily enough, though, my church was doing a corporate fast and it started yesterday. So I'm in technically day two of a water fast right now. I don't know for how long I'll do water. I don't know. I'm just letting God lead me. But so I'm doing a fasting reflection right now on day one. And so I wrote down some notes because the original day one with the video I uploaded a few days ago, the devil came at me. My daughter, it's a lot of changes happening right now. She loves her father, and she disrespected me. She's only 7, and it was crazy. It was bad, but we okay now, and everything done died down. We calm, and I'm letting her real father take the lead on parenting right now. So we good. It broke my heart. It was a lot to think about, a lot to process. And so I'm like, wow, when everything seemed to be going right in your life, the devil will still find a way to come at you. And sometimes it'll be through your kids, people the closest to you, who you love, your parents, whatever. So just be aware of that. I failed a million fast. So just like I'm being open and honest, like I had to start a new day one. It happens. You got to start over sometimes. What I did like though, I actually in the original day one, that was a few days ago, I actually like even gained more weight. I was like 190, and then next thing I know, I was 193, and I was doing raw fruits. But I was praying on it, and I was like, God, I need to do something more, something else. I don't know what to do. And then my church called a 2-day water fast, corporate fast, and so I'm in that. And you're absolutely allowed to grow. Okay, so I want to just put that out there first in this video. If somebody's like, oh well, I remember who you used to be and who you was, and you know there's this guy who was very famous on YouTube. He's passed away though, but he was very, to me, damaging for the black community, and especially women in general, and black women. And black women would be on his podcast and be like, I am now saving myself for marriage. I don't want, to do that anymore. And he's like, so now you're gonna make high value men wait, but you didn't make them other men wait. You're absolutely allowed to grow. I just keep hearing that voice in my head. So I got to put it out there. You're absolutely allowed to grow and change and be whoever God created you to be. You don't have to stay the same because that's who you used to be. And people, you don't have to allow people to throw it in your face who you used to be. Get you some new friends, get you a new circle. Maybe don't tell people what you got going, but you're absolutely allowed to grow and change. So that's what I was hearing during this fast as God is telling me to be obedient, create content. I've helped you, I've pulled you out of the dirt. You look totally different, you feel different. I have so much peace, y'all. It's like a peace like no matter what happens. And I'm kind of uncomfortable because I'm sitting backwards on my sofa. Let me take my shoes off and get comfortable. So I'm officially in day two of my fast. I think I'm about 36 hours in, somewhere around like that. And I want to say this about fasting, y'all. Fasting is a superpower. Like, there was this thing that happened about a month or so ago, and I was just having flies. Just my home is clean. My home is clean. I'm a clean woman. I was just having flies popping up like just every day. I had to kill like 10 flies. And this went on for like a month. It stopped though when I did a 3-day dry fast, and then I got out of obedience. I didn't complete the 40-day fast mission. Like I said, I failed a lot, and you're going to fail sometime with fasting, and it's okay. Just keep going, keep pushing. And so in the first day of that 3-day dry fast, I did probably about a week and a half ago now, attempting to do this 40 days. And I may fail again, and I pray I don't. I'm asking God to give me the strength to go through it. I'm being obedient now. I'm making the videos, putting myself out there, my story, the things that I've learned. And so hopefully right now I feel like I'm drawing strength from that to keep going. But what was I saying? Oh, the flies. The flies just kept coming. So I did a 3 day dry fast. They went away. So when I saw just a few between this messing up transition, now they're completely gone. Haven't seen no flies today. I don't think. I've seen one fly today. I don't think I saw none yesterday. I don't think I saw any yesterday, but I know the day before that I killed a few. So I was like, oh, I need to get back fasting and praying, whatever spirit, whatever devilish lord of the flies, Beelzebub, whatever his name was when I researched, drove him out. I don't know why he's trying to mess with me. Well, I know I'm trying to follow Christ with my whole heart, my whole soul. But I wanted to also talk about growth. I'm in a stage of growth and transformation. I've been growing, and growth sometimes it looks stagnant for a while. Growth is going to look like rest. I know when I was coming from a troubled childhood, like my stepdad just, ugh, the devil was using him. I'm gonna put it like that. The devil was using him heavily. Um, and he just was a tyrant, honestly, to his own family to live around and to be around. You know, the sometimes sending us to bed hungry and fighting on mom and calling her name and almost killing her and having to learn how to fight a man and feeling like I needed to protect her. And then my mom turning on me for it and being like, "You can't hit my husband." Well, I thought he was going to kill you with that beer bottle that he had against your head and hemming you in a corner, stuff like that. And so, for a while, I just never had peace. Like my childhood, I never had peace. I didn't have peace in my adult life. Um, I was running to everything but God for comfort. Usually men. I married the wrong man at 18, got divorced right after she passed away when I was 20. Like just craziness, just not having peace. And what I will say in this time period, going through crazy relationships, things happening, I have so much peace now that I'm truly walking with God. I haven't been perfect by a long shot, even in this past year, but I've been really seeking Him more than I've ever have. I have a heart towards God and His people, and to do right and to be pleasing unto God. Like my mission at the end of this life, I want God to say, "Well done, my good and faithful servant. You obeyed me, you listened, you got out of your fields, you got out of yourself." Like me to be talking on a camera and uploading it, not even editing the video, not even starting it over. This took a lot. This took a lot to get this confidence that only comes from God. Um, but I wanted to say growth is going to look stagnant for a while. So if you're in the beginning of your journey, middle of your journey, trying to seek God, trying to pray, trying to fast, and you find yourself failing. I failed for several years. I did a 40-day water fast. I mean, not water. It was a 40-day fast, 3.5 weeks water, 3.5 weeks juice, like 7 years ago, or five, probably 6 years ago. And I haven't been able to do it even to this very day. I'm still on day two, and this is a lot of day twos of this fast. So sometimes growth looks so stagnant, sometimes for years, and then next thing you know, you're just gonna take off. Like God is going to just rapidly start answering your prayers, rapidly start moving you into the places that He wants you to be and wants you to go. So don't worry about that. Sometimes growth looks like rest stage. Like I know when I got out of what do you call it? Survival mode. I know when I got out of survival mode, I needed years to rest, honestly. Truth be told, years to rest. Not maybe straight through, but just my nervous system needed time to calm down. Think about it, y'all. I went through about on and off roughly 20, well, 27 years of turmoil on and off, and especially just in my spirit, like just not being at peace, just always tormented by something, whether it was guilt, shame, defeat, condemnation. Just the devil was loud, a loud voice in my ear, louder than God's. And all I could hear was how I'm not worthy. I used to not even want to be alive. Like I in the past have had suicidal attempts, found myself in mental hospitals. Like life has been crazy for you, girl. But if you look at me today, you would never know it. If you feel my spirit and my energy today and the peace that I have that surpasses all understanding, you would never know it. So take your time gaining peace and going forth into your destiny like the sun, and wanting to just progress and fast forward in life sometimes looks so stagnant. It looks like I'm not getting anywhere. But in peace, in stillness with God, and trusting Him, He will take you where you need to go. And sometimes we honestly are just not ready for the blessings that we know we want and the places in life that we know we want to go. Sometimes we're just not ready yet. And I have found that to be so true for myself. There was things I wanted that my discipline, my habits, the way I showed up in the world, I wasn't ready to receive that blessing, or definitely wasn't ready to keep it. Like there's a certain level of discipline that it takes to show up, not only for yourself but for other people. Like for all the YouTubers, all of y'all that show up every day or every week or every month, whatever God called you to show up, thank you. Thank you to Eric Thomas, Lisa Nichols, Wisdom Speaks Life, Lecrae, to my girl B Simone. I love her. um all y'all that show up and put yourselves out there, it takes a lot. Thank you so much. Y'all have changed lives, and seeing more and more people progress and move forward in life and heal. So many people have helped me in this healing journey. It is countless YouTubers that have truly helped me. I didn't have a mother. My grandparents have been dead by the time I was 6. My father was dead when I was a baby. I had a rough childhood with my stepfather. My mother died at 20. I didn't really have anyone to go to, but God knew this would be a day and age where people felt so alone. YouTube has been truly a refuge, truly a refuge. So, you know, growth will look like taking several seats back sometime. Growth will look like not much is happening, but it's a lot happening that you can't see. And if you are praying and fasting, so much is happening. So just take your time and grow with God. Take your time and grow with God. Um, I'm so happy that I have a church family. I asked God for a church family that I love, that was very loving, for real, open, authentic. They go, my God, mama. um, But I will say one of the most valuable things, before I'm gonna wrap this video up, but one of the most valuable thing that God has taught me is trust and patience in Him. Um, and to give it to Him. Don't run to anybody else. Yes, it's great to have good counsel and seek encouraging words, but trust God with all your heart. Seek after Him. Trust Him. Sometimes it looks like you on your knees. On this very sofa, I've cried out to God on my knees, with my hands up and tears streaming down my eyes, for Him to help me, to lead me, to guide me, to comfort me. I'm going through it. I need you. Do all the things, but trust Him. Truly lean in and trust Him. You know, bills got paid that I didn't have to. Money was just being sent to me that I didn't have to even ask for, when I was in a season of, I don't know how I'm gonna survive or make it. You got me here. Now what? Trust the Most High. He will come through for you. um, and some tips on fasting, getting through a water fast. I want to say it does help to eat healthy before you start a fast. So, some people say cut out carbs. I don't believe you need to cut out carbs. I think you need to cut out processed carbs. Twinkies, donuts, chips. Stop that. Incorporate more, like salads, soups, vegetables, even fruit. I drink fruit juices to boost. I know they get a bad rep, but some of us, if you're like me, you may not have a juicer right now. Some of us, you may not have the time to juice, even if you had a juicer. I'm telling you, it's better to go pick up those naked drinks or those boosts, 100% fruit vegetable blends, and drink that and eat salad, than to be like, well, I don't have any way to do all the juicing, all the things. But anywho, this fasting day one has been great. I lost 3 pounds so far, and I'm doing this fast for every part. I'm asking God for growth in every single area, to help others. So this is a public fast, which I'm documenting as I go now. I'm gonna document the days and upload the videos a day behind. So like right now is February the 20th, 2025. This I'm documenting day one as a reflection. And I'm actually in day two of the fast. So I will keep uploading videos every day to encourage those who are going through it. As you know, I've been molested at 4, molested again at 9, raped at various points and times between being a teenager and an adult woman. Um, I survived it. I survived being an orphan. I survived homelessness. I survived being in a shelter. I'm just here to encourage people and let them know that your life isn't over just because you're going through it. Trust God. Seek Him with all your heart. Seek and ye shall find. Knock and the door shall be open unto you. So be blessed. That was just my piece of encouragement and advice and giving into the world today. Have a great day. I love you so much, and God loves you so much more. Bye.